Welcome back to the Eastern Cape of South Africa, y'all. Our intrepid hunters, Jeremy, Johan, and Steve, getting ready to go out into the bush after some animals. Again with the landscapes and the scenery and just the never-ending views as we stalked over to some high ground that looked down on a valley where Johan knew some animals almost always are. What we're looking at here is a herd of mostly white Blesbok with some common Blesbok in there. And this is actually before Steve had shot his, which was in the previous video on YouTube here. He hadn't done it yet, and we were looking at this massive herd and thinking about taking one of these guys for Steve. Now the Ranger is 400 something yards. Johan's got the tripod set up with the rifle on it. He's kind of pointing it at the general region of the animals. He's going to tell Steve which animal he's talking about. Steve's getting behind the rifle here. As you can tell, it isn't just 400 something yards, but there's also a pretty decent wind. It's coming, it's like a half value wind, halfway between in our faces and coming from the left. So definitely have to account for that. And these animals are moving and off a tripod, and this would be Steve's first animal in Africa. When those two animals at the rear of the herd stopped, I thought I was going to hear a gunshot. There's going to be that big guy in the back, but I looked over to the left. Nah, he's smaller. So gunshot didn't happen. Steve passed on this shot, and he was totally right. That was too far, too much wind off the tripod as a first animal in Africa. Way too hard. I don't know if I could have made the decision. Steve was correct and man enough to make the decision. I missed a wildebeest because it was too far and the conditions were not right. And Steve was correct on passing on that shot. But we did see this herd of Kudu cows running through the brush. And we were told that this area had too many cows. And if we wanted to cull like 2 Kudu cows, maybe 3, we were totally welcome to. So I got on the tripod and I took a poke at one. Hey, they don't call him the gray ghost of Africa for nothing. These guys completely disappeared. But we spotted one in a moment. You'll see when I fire that shot that a bunch of others that you cannot see just pop up out of nowhere. There she is, shooting a 6.5 PRC Pork Sword from Black Collar Arms. It's a half minute to 3/4 minute gun, so I got pretty good confidence in it. Little left-right wind, but no problems. 398 yards.
Stonen! Stonen!
Đây. Nó dính lên mà. Okay. Found ourselves a Kudu cow facing us, looking at us. 398 yards. The 6.5 PRC, and she was facing right at us. So we got her, I can't see it, right in the front of the neck, base of the neck. Cull cow. Yes. Right there. Yeah. She was here right in these trees, and we were at that tree across the way.
You know, some people say that my dad and I look alike, but I don't know what they're talking about. All right, y'all, that was your Kudu Cull cow. After that, we went to high ground to search for more animals, and the next video is going to be a couple of springbucks, a zebra, and a warthog. Thanks for watching.